DeepSeek just dropped their very own harness. So if you're someone like me who runs DeepSeek V4 Flash, you might want to tune into this video. Let's begin. So the harness itself is fairly simple to set up. Well, I would say it's simple to me because you just pointed to the repo, which I'll leave the repo down below in the description. It is DeepSeek's very own repo, and this is their harness, and the harness is in a preview mode, so also keep that in mind. You make it as a repo, it opens up as a local host, and then what I did is I installed it as an app. Now it's like pretty much an app on my own computer. And this thing has been phenomenal for the most part because I run everything locally, so it pairs perfectly well alongside with DeepSeek V4 Flash as well. And I also put in some cool tools and features that I will put down below in the description as additional repos, where I gave this particular DeepSeek that I have here something that it doesn't come with out the gate. It had no web search and web fetch was not enabled. So it could not access the internet without a DeepSeek API key, which costs you money, and it does not have web fetch turned on. So basically it came out the gate with no internet access, which I don't know why, but it didn't. But now it does, okay? So check out the repo, send your agent over to it, and you could do just like me where you have DeepSeek V4 Flash running alongside with Vision as well. I do want to make a quick caveat. For the web search, it is utilizing, I think, DuckDuckGo, which is very similar to what Hermes agent utilizes. And then for web fetch, that's just something it is enabled itself. And then lastly, for the Vision, we utilized a proxy of a small vision model, which if you're running this on 2 DGX Sparks, you have enough headroom to get this done perfectly the same exact way as me. And what it does is it utilizes a vision model to do the searching of, or does the, it basically when you send an image into the model, it does a tool call or proxy out to a vision model to get information. Then it brings that information in, applies its own reasoning, and then is able to go ahead and push on moving forth whatever you need it to actually do. So with that said, let's begin. Right here, obviously you choose a workspace. I'll just choose this one. I'll say hello to it. It runs locally, very fast overall. It does come with an agent MD, so you can set that up. That way it kind of just like brings in the agent, kind of gets it up to par on what you're working on or what you have it specifically set up for. Obviously this one can say build and debug workspaces, explore and modify files, analyze image. That's just how my agent's MD is, and maybe this might be within itself a whole nother repo I can add in. Like I think might be in my repo files, the overall agent MD of how it just knows how to move around. So what we'll do is test first a image. So we have an image here of a character reference that I was doing with Minimax H3. Explain this image, and we will also see once I send it, it's pretty fast. Sent, it gets sent over. You'll see these numbers pop up because this is my vision model working. You can see it right there. It's doing this job. Boom, it's done. It's done. And then look, there it goes. There it goes. You're seeing it work. So now it has this information. It knows everything it needs to know to continue on with whatever it needs to know moving forth. It utilizes a vision model to then give it that to DeepSeek. Now DeepSeek is responding to me. It knows the left panel, heavy set black man, front facing, short crop, black hair, goatee, gold rim glasses. Very descriptive overall. It's phenomenal. DeepSeek has vision, utilizing through tool calls. I can say, for instance, as I stated before, web search, what are the headlines right now in the news? You're going to see it activate utilizing web search more than likely than web fetch, but that is another issue, like I said before, that does not come out the gate. But while we do that, I will also do some tests where we will like run multiple concurrencies, and this once again is done all locally. The other good thing about this though, this model or this harness, is it allows you to use any models out there. So I also have Qwen 3.627b right here, which I can use as well. So you can plug in all your local models into this harness. It's not just for DeepSeek only. You can utilize anything. There's Qwen, which is even faster, 116 tokens per second, where this one is coming in at 93, which is crazy. 93 tokens per second right now on DeepSeek running locally. Holy cow, I gotta take a screenshot of that. That's fast, guys, because my numbers are usually like 60 to 80, but running in the harness when it's not using like a harness like Hermes that has some weight, some system prompts and all that, you're gonna see this thing run very fast. And that is where I think this is most usable for. I use this and I'm going to use this as a personalized local chat GPT where I don't need agentic work for it. Agentic work, I want it to go out and do specific things that's probably tied into my work. I could still do that here because this is a harness. It can go and grab things. It can do things on my computer. It can delete files the same way that, Codex and Claude can. It can do the same exact thing. But also, I think that utilizing this as a go-to on-demand type of like chat GPT information and things of that nature, I still will use my agents for it as well too, but I just think there will be some use cases for me. And I definitely think building things where I don't need the personality and the soul MD of an agent. I just need you to build something, right? Which we'll test also. I think that will come in handy as well. So while we do that, I'm going to run, oh, this is 27B, my bad. Let's see how this works. I'll just switch it over. Let me see. While we do that, we're going to switch it to Flash. So you can do that mid-task, right? Can you? It might take a second. Oh, nope. They're right there. All right. We're going to make this build out of voxel while we do that. While we're doing that, we're going to also work with another session running that concurrency and seeing how that concurrency is. I'm going to tell it, I'm going to do a fork. So I'm going to tell me to tell me more about, and then I'm going to do another fork of telling it where you at. I'm going to fork it again. So we got 3 concurrencies going on, and obviously with running this, you already know the deal. It does concurrency aggregation very, very well on the 2 DGX Sparks. Let's see. Oh, this is 27B. My bad. Well, we'll just drop it. So where we go. So you can obviously see this one right here is using web fetch to fetch more information. This one's using web fetch and web search. That does not come standard, and usually with API you have to pay. You can go and pay if you want. You don't have to, but you could also, as I stated before, just use this. It's go. It's free. You can see it's also, I guess this one is built out the to-do list, kind of like a goal feature, which it does have the compact export feedback, goal, permission, plan, and model. So it has a lot of different features there as well. And this is my first time, guys, using it. Bear with your boy. I'm just learning as I go too, but I definitely want to show you that. You also have light, dark. I don't know what system is, but light, dark. Oh, system I think is based upon what my current system is, which is in dark as well. So, you have your own flavor. We got, let's see, is it building the big picture? So it's talking about, this is Ukraine, Trump administration information right there. Air Force One, and then, this is the to-do list one. So it's designing this voxel. It is 621. Let's see how long it will take to build this out within the harness itself. But overall, I'm really liking this setup. I already run the app on this computer. I run Codex on this computer. Hermes desktop is phenomenal as well. Running it so far. I still kind of just prefer to talk to my agents through Telegram. I don't know why. I just like to have them mobile on my phone. But Hermes app is good too. Okay. But this is great for me if I want to do what Claude and Codex does, but do it locally. And I don't want to necessarily have to, I'm not worried about that, I guess, the nuance or the personality and that the real agentic feel overall. I could just work with this one. I can just have it do what I need it to do and go from there. I kind of like that overall. And it really is a preference at the end of the day, what people use to build and do what they want to do with. I'm still learning myself, like this whole entire process. I've been doing this for a couple of months now and I've been enjoying it. Salutes to everybody who's been showing love and support as well. But yeah, this is just kind of like where I'm currently at. So we're going to be building this. We're going to wait, and I'll come back once we got something to actually show you. I think I'll prefer black more. It just, you can see it a little bit better, but it's building out this proxy or this, the voxel design, the voxel scene layout, build the HTML file. So we'll see how long this takes. 6:21 is when it started. It's been running for 3 minutes. Oh yeah, I want to say while we still wait, bring it back. It does give you how much context it was used, your system prompt. So 1.K on the system prompt alone, tools 7,000, and messages 6.8. So it does a really good job at that as well. Now, if you don't use the repo that I sent you, you'll be able to plug in your typical DeepSeek V4 Flash, but it won't be able to utilize any imagery. It will literally say it cannot do it. It'll say this model does not allow, images. I set this up with Codex. Actually, my bad. I set it up with Claude, and fairly easy. Just pointing the repo to it. I'll link all the repos down below. I'll link the repo to the actual DeepSeek. I'll link the repo to the Vision, and I'll link the repo to the web fetch and web search for you on how I got it all set up. All right, guys, let's see how this came out, man. I haven't seen it yet. I'm not gonna lie though to you. There's been a lot of times when can I click it and it pops up? That's perfect. There's been a lot of times when we do these things with he be making some weird looking stuff. I don't know what, like, I'm not like really mad at this, but like, I don't know if that's a goddamn tree or what. Falling petals, so you can turn that off. Toggle glow, auto orbit. He got his center messed up though. Whatever he did with his center, I don't like your center, bro, and I can't move. Toggle bloom, random lights thing. Oh, you can just change like the colors. I mean, it's not bad. I like the little cherry blossom trees, little trees. It's not bad. I don't know what the hell this is in the back though. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if that's like a tree or is that supposed to be the temple. I'm stuck though. I can't move. I can't move. But this was built off of the, off of the harness. So, I like this a lot. Am I gonna, switch out Hermes, get rid of Hermes for this? No. But I'm not really utilizing harnesses like this often. I'm more of a simple guy, man. I'm utilizing my harness is Hermes, and I utilize it through my Mac Mini, and I just talk to my agents through Telegram. When I really want to get harness work done, that's when I pull out my Claude code and Codex on the respective computer of that time. But definitely now I want to put this harness on all my computers so that if I want to just be local, if I don't want to waste any usage for some simple task, I mean, why not? This can answer 80% of the questions, 95% of the questions that are in my brain. As far as when it comes to building and stuff, if I need speed and I need consistency, or if I don't want to put pressure on my hardware, then I'll go to the cloud. But this can do, this can do what Codex, and specifically Codex. It looks a lot like a Codex or ChatGPT. Like, it looks like pretty simple to me. The workspace, you can point it at a folder, work from that folder, do what you got to do. But I do like this overall. I wanted to make a little quick video today. Tomorrow, guys, we're going to be going live. Qwen 3.8 27B is going to be live. I love y'all. I'm out. Peace.